and welcome to all viewers of Youthfolio, our weekly magazine program encapsulating views on news, career, sports, development, music and lots more from the 8 states of the magical Northeast. Watch on, we have glimpses of unique cultural festival of the region besides interesting developments coming up.
Manipur celebrates boat race festival Haikru Hidongba. Tripura requests for removal of visa requirement for passengers travelling on bus to Kolkata via Bangladesh. Non-Bodos and Tripuris hold protests in Delhi. MC Maricom conferred honorary doctorate degree by Northeastern Hill University. Police busts fake currency racket along Assam-Meghalaya border. Manipur celebrated the annual traditional boat race festival Haikru Hidongba, the 238th edition this year, joyously on the 12th of September with traditional fervour. The festivities started early in the morning with prayers to Sri Krishna and Radha. Priests wearing pristine white dhotis and turbans offered prayers with sankirtana, beating of dhols, cymbals, blowing of conches, lighting of incense and singing ditties. The idols of Sri Krishna and Radha were thereafter taken out on a palanquin in a procession en route to the moat of Bijay Govinda. Devotees offer prayers and offerings on the roads and standing on both sides of the moat. The divine procession is accompanied by bands playing and women carrying offerings on their heads, which is a splendid sight. On the sides, participants of boat races get bedecked in traditional fineries, with the leaders, locally called Tengmai Leppa, even being garlanded with currency notes. This colourful festival is said to have started in the time of Manipuri king Irengba in 984 AD and culminated in its present form during the reign of Maharaj Bhagyachandra. The races at the moat is organised by the Bijay Govinda Sevayat Committee since 1779 and is an unforgettable sight. 2 narrow boats compete with each other in the race at a time. Participants prostrate themselves before the Lord and everybody present prays for peace and harmony. The entire atmosphere is electric.
The festival of Haikru Hidongba, this is the 238th occasion which is happening at this moat of Sagolvan Bijay Govinda, which first happened in 1779 on the 11th day of Langban month, that is September, in our traditional calendar. This festival was first started by our ancestor Nompok Leikomba, who is also known as Anantasai. It happened during the reign of King Bhagyachandra Maharaj, and since then it has happened every year successfully and successively.
I think celebrating this kind of festival is very important because it helps one's community to revive their culture.
The bus service between Agartala and Kolkata via Bangladesh is a super hit, with many people availing of the benefit of this highly affordable journey, which costs Rs 1800 from Agartala to Kolkata and Rs 2000 from Kolkata to Agartala. The distance between Kolkata and Agartala is 1650 kilometers if one avoids Bangladesh, but reduces to just 515 kilometers if the buses go through Bangladesh. However, as of date, passengers need passport and visa for the trip. The state government of Tripura has now requested the central government to talk to the Bangladesh government to scrap this provision for people who want to go from Agartala to Kolkata or vice versa without disembarking in Bangladesh.
Bus services have been a great boon. The only thing is that to travel by bus on this route, one has Indian citizens to travel by from India to India, that is from Agartala to Kolkata or vice versa. They have to have passport and visa. Now, my suggestion to the Union Ministry of External Affairs is, would it be possible by negotiation with Bangladesh to dispense with the need for having passport and visa?
Another request made by Tripura is to encourage tourism in the world-famous rock-cut mountain site, Unakoti, by making an airport in the nearby Kailasahar operational. An ancient heritage site, Unakoti has rock-cut sculptures of gods and goddesses on the hillocks which date back to the 11th and 12th centuries AD. It draws both domestic and international tourists. With a stream flowing right amid the heritage site and gigantic sculptures looking down at mankind, Unakoti is a wonderful reminder of the great days of yore of Tripura. Representatives of the Non-Bodo Suraksha Samiti held a sit-in protest in Jantar Mantar, New Delhi recently and also handed a memorandum to Home Minister Shri Rajnath Singh demanding scrapping of the BTC Accord of 2003. They also condemned the recent killing of 14 people, including one militant and 13 non-Bodo people in Kokrajhar, Assam, on the 5th of August. The protesters alleged how non-Bodo villages and constituencies have been wrongly included in the BTC areas, how Bodos were harassing the non-Bodos in these areas, and how despite the Guwahati High Court order 4 months back to exclude villages with non-Bodo majority from BTC area, nothing has been done yet.
BTC Shukti bhanga karo, bhanga karo, bhanga karo. BTC Shukti bhanga karo, bhanga karo, bhanga karo. हम लोग का मांगे है BTC Shukti को पुनर्निरीक्षण. हम लोग का जो 51% गांव है उसको निकालना चाहिए BTAD से. यही हमारा मांग है. और आए दिन BTAD में हत्या अपहरण होता रहता है, तो ये हत्या अपहरण बंद होना चाहिए.
BTC अकॉर्ड को हम रिव्यू करना चाहते हैं. डी वोटर की जो प्रॉब्लम है तुरंत सॉल्यूशन करें और एनआरसी के थ्रू जो हमारी जो पॉपुलेशन सेंसस की काम हो रहा है उसकी सही तरह से इस्तेमाल हो और हमारा जो वहाँ पर जो कोस राजवंशी आदिवासी का जो सहज जनगोष्ठी है उन जनगोष्ठीकरण के लिए जो सिस्टम है, जो मॉडल ऑफ कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट जो बोल रहा है उसके तहत उनको एसटी मिल जाए, हमारा डिमांड है. और बाकी चीजें हम चाहते हैं कि सही तरह के शांति से एक देश के एक राज्य के अंदर असम के अंदर हम एक साथ समाज डेवलपमेंट के अंदर हम रहना चाहते हैं.
Apart from the non-Bodos, Delhi also witnessed a sit-in protest followed by rally with banner and candle-lit march by the indigenous people of Tripura, which too took place at Jantar Mantar. Protesting under the banner of International Tripurasa Forum, the young boys and girls of Tripura who participated were protesting against the illegal infiltration of Bangladeshis in the small northeastern state and the alleged turning of deaf ear by the state government to their grievances. The protesters held banners and shouted slogans for justice, demand to stop discrimination, etc.
Bangladeshis, go back! Bangladeshis, go back!
Blatant illegal immigration from Bangladesh, and they come and settle here and they try to occupy our lands, and then they try to turn their tables on us and they try to influence us, either be that either in political institutions or even educational institutions. This historical prejudices against what we are demonstrating here, and that's the theme of this demonstration here today.